What's going on YouTube? My Larks is today. We're back for another player review. This time on Marko Arnautovic's Shapeshifter card. Now, he's normally a striker, obviously. Now he's been put to centre back, so it'll be interesting to see how good he is in game. He's normally quite a physical player, so it might suit him being a centre back. As you can see, 6'4", medium high work rates, right footed, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. So again, he's got the skill moves, he's got the weak foot, so he might be able to play in central midfield. We'll take a quick look at the stats. As you can see, he's got good pace, obviously, so with a shadow one, he will be more or less maxed out to 90 on the pace. Obviously, shooting's still decent. Passing's good as well. Obviously, nothing amazing, but again, decent enough passing for a centre-back. Dribbling again's alright as well for someone 6'4", 80 agility's decent enough. 92 composure again, which I always say is good. 86 ball control, which you're going to need as well for a centre-back at this stage of FIFA. Now defensively, this is where the guy is a beast. 92 interceptions, defensive awareness is good, stand tackle's good. Obviously with the shadow one, it's probably going to max out all of his defensive stats anyway. Physically, we don't need to worry at all. 92 jump, 91 stamina, 95 strength and 95 aggression. So the guy's going to be a beast defensively, I can feel. He only has the two player traits, the flair and long shot taker. Again, it's not really going to warrant us anyway too much, because obviously we don't really need them as a centre back. You don't need the flair trait and long shot taker because he's a centre back. So again, it doesn't really help him defensively too much anyway. He's got the high and average body type in game again, which is quite a meta body type for a centre back. It's quite good. I quite enjoy that because it's quite a physical presence. It's powering. So again, I can see this card being a bit of a cheap beast after looking at his stats. Now obviously, I think he's a position he can only play is probably centre-back. I don't think I'd play him in midfield. We'll see what he's like in game, see if he's silky. He did have a promo card at the start of FIFA, which was a striker card, and that was quite a good card. So I'm interested to see if this card's going to be just as good, obviously, the other way. Obviously, he's going to be a defender, so it'd be good to see how good he is in game. We're going to play a few games of FUT Champs qualification, and let's see how we get on. As you can see, Arnautovic, a physical presence, what I was talking about as a centre-back, because of his height and the body type. I know he didn't do much, but just that pressure is what put him off and made it go back to the goalkeeper. Again, he's not too bad in game, really, to be honest with you. Body type wise, 6'4", he's a little bit clunky, a little bit. Look at that. Just the physical presence of Arnautovic, just to leave him on the floor. It's a great pass there. Puts Anthony on the counter attack. Again, you can just see the defensive AI there. Stayed with Davis the whole time. Again, solid challenge by Arnautovic. Drive out with the ball as well, considering his height. Kind of made a long way. He's dived in, still going. No, not going to get that much further with a centre back. Again, Arnautovic is there not once, but twice. There we go. Even though the ball deflected back, still takes the ball with him. Into Arnautovic on their header. It's just gone wide, as you can see. Bit of a beast in the air. Do you know what? I didn't think he was going to catch him back up. I really didn't think he was going to catch him back up. Very good play by Arnautovic. I thought once he got rolled, that was it. Again, who's there making interceptions? Arnautovic, and again. Diving in. That was just an AI tackle. Nice ball into De Bruyne. Strong. Just absolute beast from Arnautovic there. Great 1v1 defending. So as we see from the gameplay, Arnautovic is a bit of a beast, to be honest with you. Not top tier defender, by the way. Like, he's a really good card, don't get me wrong. Obviously pace is good. Passing's good, dribbling's good. Like I said, defensively he's quite good as well. Good defensive AI. Physically, obviously, he's a beast. If you do run into him, you know, it more or less is game over, to be honest with you. He does take that ball off of you. But being honest, I feel like in game you can feel that this guy is normally a striker to a centre back, if that makes sense. He's like a B-Tech Koulibaly, to be honest with you. Decent defensively, got the physical ability, but you know, he's just not top tier as a centre back. Good card, don't get me wrong. He'd probably be an upgrade on some of the other cards that you've probably got in your team. Maybe better than Bremer, sort of touch players like that. But I wouldn't say it's like a top tier card or anything like that. Like I said, pacey, got good pace obviously. His passing's good, dribbling's good. Everything's just, it's just a good card. Obviously, he's got the high and average body type in game, which is obviously good for a centre back. 6'4" is a little, for me, it's a little bit too big. I don't know. Koulibaly, I know he's similar height, but he's got a bit better agility. That's what makes him good, and he's got much better pace as well. Now, I know obviously with this Shadow one, obviously his pace is more or less maxed out anyway. It's 99, but it just doesn't feel like it in game. It just feels like he's just missing that something. The agility, like I said, he's a little bit taller than Koulibaly, a little bit less agility, and you can feel that in game as well. Defensively, yeah, he is good. Physically, he's obviously a beast, but that's, like I said, he's just not that top tier centre back for me. Not going to be the easiest card to link in either, obviously, because he's Austrian, plays in Serie A. Obviously, if you've got Serie A cards and icon cards around him, yes, but obviously, if not, then yeah, you are really going to struggle. But if we're going to give him a rating out, so I'm going to give him an 8.5. For, I think it was just under 60k that I paid for this card. It's not, it's a decent centre back. Like I said, it's a good centre back for just under 60k. 92 rated. Decent dribbling. Like I said, everything's just good. Everything's just good. You know, obviously physically that is where he does overpower players, obviously with that physical presence. Obviously in the air as well. Obviously he does give you that extra option on the corner because he can win headers. He can beat people in the air. But like I said, against probably like an Mbappe or a Neymar, any sort of player with that sort of unique body type in game, I feel like he's just going to get destroyed. Being honest with you, he's just going to get destroyed. Obviously, I don't feel like he's going to be able to keep up with them. But like I say, it's a good card. It probably would be an improvement for someone that doesn't play the game as much as sort of like myself, that's playing Foot Champs every weekend. But yeah, like I said, just not a top tier centre back, but it's a good card. Like I said, in that in between, it's good, but it's not a next level, you know, top tier card. But yeah, 8.5 for Arnautovic. Like I said, not the easiest to link in, but a good card. Obviously, it might be an improvement in some people's teams. Obviously, I'm just not too much of a fan of this card, being honest. But that is all for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. If you're looking to make more coins on FIFA without spending any money on the game, looking for ways to improve your team but you're not too sure how, join my FIFA Trader server group. The link's in the description below. It's free to join. It's on Discord, so make sure you go and check that out, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.